Hello and welcome to Coach Mel's Fitness. So what I have for you today is a HIIT, high intensity interval training. We're gonna do this with even intervals, and what that means is that our work and our rest, I'll talk about that in a moment, are gonna be equal. So we're gonna do 1 minute of work, we're gonna do 1 minute of rest. However, our rest is not just gonna be standing here waiting for a minute. We're gonna do an active recovery. So there'll be something about that recovery that's kind of similar to the move that we just did. It's allowing our heart rate to come down some, but we don't want it to go crash by just standing here doing nothing. So we have 4 rounds. Each round has 1 move, 1 recovery, and we're gonna do that, repeat that 3 times. So we will use weights in this workout sometimes. Today, first move, we're gonna do 1 weight. We wanna go light with the weights. It's not about building the muscles in this one. It's about our endurance. It's about that cardio aspect. So don't worry about picking up something heavy. I'll mention what I'm grabbing when I go to get my weights for the first move, all right? Let's start with our warm up, and then we're gonna get that timer going and get into it. All right, let's start with a little jog. Get some music on if you need it. Get yourself pumped up. Now, good thing about this workout, it's one of my shorter workouts as far as total time because we are working at a higher intensity. Go ahead and reach across. Reach across. Total time is a little bit less. Reach. Remember to rotate on that back toe. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Good. All right, let's go into our squat. Pull that knee up and roll out. Squat, up and out. That's it. So there is one move at this. When we did it in the studio, I remember for about the next week, we had a sore bottom. So I'm warning you now. I'll let you know which one is gonna do it. You might be able to tell, but I'll let you know. 1 more each side. We call that the good sore, right? All right, let's step back, arms up, and then switch sides. Big exhale here. And switch. That's it. Good, last one each side. All right, feet out wide, toes facing forward, a little side to side, keeping the toes facing forward, that foot is on the floor, pushing the hips back with a little hinge forward. Hit that inner thigh area. That's it. All right, bring the feet in, arms out. We're gonna hinge forward and bring it up. Get those hamstrings out and up. Out and up. Out and up. Good, nice flat back, straight legs here. Last one. All right, power it up through the middle. Bring it out and down. Power up through the legs, out and down. Two more. Last one. All right, for this first one, like I said, we're gonna use a light weight. Now you don't have to use a weight for this, but I am gonna grab just a 5-pound weight. All right, and we're gonna do a high knee with a twist, and we're gonna do a little forward and back. So I have to go this way so I have enough room, but it's here, okay? And you're gonna go at your pace. If you can, try to jog it out, forward and back, forward and back. We're gonna be in that move for 1 minute. When we're done with that, we're gonna put the weight down, and we're just gonna do a high knee march. We're not going fast on that second one. We're catching our breath. We're letting our heart rate come back down a little bit. And then we're gonna go right back into that high knee twist. We do the round 3 times. All right, let me get our timer started. If it's gonna cooperate with me here. Oh, not lovely. What did you do here? All right, here we go. So we're gonna start in 15 seconds. Grab a weight if you want. You don't have to have a weight. I'm light, I only have 5 pounds, and I'm holding it on the ends. Elbows coming in, we start in 2 and 1. Here we go. Bring it forward a few steps, bring it back a few steps. Make sure that there's nothing in your way. Go to your pace here. Remember, first time doing it, you gotta figure things out, see how it feels. When you come back and do this workout again next week, maybe you go a little bit harder. All right, just about at the halfway point. Bringing those knees up as best you can. Rotating. That's it. 20 more seconds. Woo, first one off the bat. Getting that heart rate up there. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and put that weight down. Now don't stop. We're gonna go right in to high knees. This is just a march. Take a couple deep breaths. Woo, might be feeling it up in your hip flexors because we're doing a similar move. We just slowed it down. Good. Woo-wee. All right, 1 down, 2 to go on that one. Got 25 more seconds. I'll have you pick up your weight with about 8 seconds left so we can get ready. This minute always seems to go faster. Why is that? All right, let's pick up that weight. Let's get ourselves set up. Elbows in, hands out in front, in 2, and 1. Here we go, forward and back. Remember, we're here for a whole minute. The object is to try to keep yourself at the same pace for that whole minute. So if it means you gotta slow down a little bit, you gotta slow down a little bit. Keep it going. All right, halfway. More seconds. Keep it going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees, put that weight down. Let's go to that high knee march. Some deep breaths here. Slow that breath pattern. See where the heart rate is, 121. Got it up there, that's good. That's what we want to do. Now, we have this one more time. We are going to do this 1 minute active recovery, and then you're going to have a 30-second break. During that 30-second break, I'm going to show you what the moves are for the next round, both the active and the recovery. All right. Few more here, and then we'll get that weight, and we gotta do it one more time. All right, go ahead and pick up that weight. Get yourself into position. Make sure everything is safe around you. We start in 2 and 1. Here we go. Forward and back. Now, if you don't have a lot of room, that's okay. If you do a couple steps forward, a couple steps back, that's okay. If you don't have any room at all and have to stay in one position, you do it like that. Right there, same thing. We're just using some of those muscles a little bit differently by pushing ourselves forward and back. All right, 15 more seconds. See all that talking, I was distracting you. Almost done here. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put that weight down. Going right into that high knee march. I don't know about you, but my legs feel like they got really heavy in that last round and doing this. All right, next move, we're gonna do one side at a time. Talking to you a little bit about it now because 30 seconds isn't a lot of time, but we're gonna do one side halfway through. We're gonna switch to the other side, and then we have our active recovery. All right, keep this going, 20 more seconds, and then I'll show you what we're doing. Now, arms are just important as legs in this next move. I call it a single side knee pull. All right, but we're gonna throw what I refer to as running arms. So think of yourself as sprinting and really pumping those arms. All right, you get to stop. I'm gonna show you. So one leg's gonna be the moving leg, one leg's gonna be the stationary leg. Pump those arms, knee pull, right? So we pull it up towards our chest and then tap it back and bring it up. After 30 seconds, we're gonna go right to the other side. Same thing, okay? Our active recovery is just gonna be a little jog, okay? You don't even have to have your feet come off the floor. You can do what I call a connected jog, which is keeping those toes on the floor. All right, here we go. Get yourself ready, pump those arms. Here we go, pump, pump. Pull the knee forward, pump the arms. Coordination sometimes is a little tricky. If you have to start with just the leg, start by holding the arms up here, and when you can, put them into that. All right, 10 more seconds on this side. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Plant that foot, switch, other side. Pump, pump. That's it, keep it going, keep it going. Good, we got 12 more seconds on this side. And then we're just gonna do a little jog. Like I said, really slow. Don't even have to pick those toes up off the floor if you don't want to. 2, 1, and just right here, a little jog. Now, I didn't get a chance to get a drink in between because I was showing you the next round, so I'm gonna come over, grab a sip. Very little jog here. Hey, very little jog, but we're keeping ourselves moving. If you want to, this could be a march. It doesn't have to be a jog. Woo! All right, that was 1. We gotta do it 2 more times. We still have 28 seconds here. Little jog, little jog, little jog. Now, by people who say they don't run, we are literally, quote unquote, running in this round for a total of 6 minutes. So, first off, if you're just starting to run, I wouldn't tell you to go out and run for 6 minutes, but think about what you're doing and how you could translate it. Here we go. Pull, pull, pull. Keep a little bend in that stationary leg. Really pump the arms. I don't want your arms down here. I want them up here. Lots of energy. Pumping. So my son used to do speed school, cheek to cheek. This cheek to this cheek. Go those hands. Cheek to cheek. All right, we're switching in 3, 2, 1. Plant the foot, switch it. Pull, pull. That's it. Keep it going. Pull that leg forward. I want that knee going past that stationary knee. When you pull it forward, I'm just tapping that toe Coming right back up. A lot of weight on that front leg. All right, we've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, little jog, little jog. I gotta grab tissue. Woo! All right, keep that going. I'll put that. Oh, I don't have pockets in these. I was gonna put it in my pocket, but I can't. All right, I thought I did have pockets. Oh, I would have pockets had I put my leggings on the right way. They are inside out, therefore I cannot get to my pockets. Oh well. All right, keep it going. Hope I gave you a little giggle for the day. All right, in 10 seconds we're gonna start. This will be our 3rd round, so last time for this move. All right, let's get set up. 2, 1, here we go, pump it. Really pull that knee. Tap and pull, tap and pull. Good, try to get a rhythm with your breath. I'm definitely in the 3rd round, found a little bit more of a rhythm. Kind of a 2 in, 2 out. All right, we're gonna switch in 3, 2, and 1. Plant and switch. No rest in between sides. Push yourself. Pump those arms like you're running. Drive the knee. Notice this leg, it's hardly moving at all. But boy, it's working. All right, we got 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Woo, little jog. Holy guacamole. 171 on that one. Talk about hitting your max heart rate. Woo! All right. Jog this out. You can move on your jog if you want to. You don't have to stay in one place. But I don't want you to stop moving. All right, even if you're just marching in place, that's fine. Don't stop moving. I don't want that heart rate crashing. We want to let it come down. It's not coming all the way down. We're gonna let it come down before we start again. All right, let's talk about the next move. You still have some more time here. We're gonna do a skater, and I want you to keep it low and reach for the floor. This is the one that's gonna give you sore glutes. So skater, across, reach for that floor. Stay low, come across, reach for the floor. Notice my other foot is going past that front leg. You can rest all together here. Stop your movement. All right, so we're gonna come all the way across, stay as low as you can. So I'm not coming all the way up and over, I'm staying low. Step or a little hop in that step side to side. You do you. Our recovery is gonna be a side step, and we're just gonna let those arms swing. Side, step, swing. All right, get yourself low, because we gotta start in 3, 2, and 1. Side, touch, side, touch. Notice I am not doing a big pop-up in between. You don't have to be super fast here. Again, use your space. If you don't have quite as much space, it's a smaller step. Still rotate, tap that foot back behind you. Woo! All right, weight goes toe ball heel on that foot as it lands. I'm staying low. Keep those quads activated, hitting the glutes, side to side. So for the next couple of days, when you're cursing my name, when you're trying to sit and you feel it in the glutes, up and down the stairs and you feel it, you're welcome. That's all I'll say. You're welcome. All right, 10 more seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on up. Side step. Let those arms do a little swing. Catch that breath. Wow. Another one. Really got me up there. right, side to side. Couple nice deep breaths. Catch your breath here. We're here for 30 more seconds. Good, just tapping one foot next to the other and letting those arms swing. That was one of round 3. Got 2 more. Start in 10 seconds. We'll get up, set up with about 3 to go. All right, get set up. Bring one foot back if you want. We're going across. Here we go. Side to side, side to side. Sorry, I know what you're doing is looking at the top of my head, but I'm trying to stay low. Rotating the lower body by kicking that foot up behind and reaching for the floor. Trying to keep a bend in my knees the whole time. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's for me as much as it's for you. Remember, toe ball heel. Get all the way to that heel as you're bringing that other foot across. That's what really activates those glutes. All right, 12 more seconds. And last 5. Losing my steam. 2, 1, and come on up. All right, gather yourself for a minute. Careful, you get a little dizzy coming up. Focus for a moment. Whew. Hear that heartbeat up in my head. All right. 35 more seconds here. All right, we gotta do that one more time. One more time. And get a little sip of water. All right, 10 more seconds. We'll get set up with 3. Last time for this move. All right, let's get set up. Come behind, scrunch down. Here we go. Side to side, side to side. So I have 2 different formats for my HIIT workouts. You're seeing the first format today. Several videos from now, you're gonna see a slightly different format where our work is done several moves and you do as much as you can in 1 minute. All right, halfway. 2 rounds are like that, 2 rounds are like this. Just changing it up a little bit. But we got a lot of videos to record before we get to those. Woo! All right, 13 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Come on up. So, if we took about one step every second, there were 60 back and forth. 125, so first time I did it, it was 145. Second time was 135. Third time was 125. Did I not push myself as hard? Was my body already in the mode so it didn't have to jump up as much? I'm not sure, because I feel like I pushed myself hard. All right, next round, we're gonna do what's called a mummy kick. So mummy kick is just a straight leg kick out in front. I do want you to add a big arm circle to it. When you combine the arms and legs in the same move, that gets that heart rate up some more. Heart's gotta pump a little harder to get that blood to all your pieces. All right, you take a 30-second rest. I'm gonna take about 2 seconds and then show you what we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna come around and kick. So this one isn't necessarily super fast. We're gonna do constant movement. As you lift that leg, I want you to squeeze through the abs And we're gonna bring those arms around one and then the other, opposite of the leg that's lifting, all right? And we're just gonna do a heel tap for our recovery. But we've gotta get going, so here we go. Up, 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 up. So you may be feeling this in the back of your legs, in the hamstring. That is because we are lifting with a straight leg. We are stretching that muscle, making it nice and long. That's where you're gonna feel it for the next couple of days as well. Good. Now, if you don't feel sore tomorrow, it's probably because you've been activating those muscles in the way we're activating them today. It's okay. It doesn't mean you didn't work hard. I just know I have not been doing low skaters and mummy kicks to this extent. So I am pretty sure I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. And if I haven't edited the video yet, I'll let you know. All right, in 3, 2, and 1, we're just gonna do a little tap, tap. So notice I'm letting the leg bend a little bit as I tap that heel in front. So bring it down, tap, and tap, tap, and tap. I'm still using my arms, but nothing like when we were doing those running arms, right? I'm stopping my hand just about heart height as you see me going up and down as I'm bending that leg a little bit. Bring that foot down, toe ball heel, squeeze the glute as you tap that other heel out. All right, 20 more seconds here. We're gonna go back to those mummy marches. So where else might you feel that mummy march? You might feel a little bit in the calves. If you're flexing that foot, and again, really stretching that muscle. All right, let's get set up in 2 and 1. Bring it up, and up, up, and up. That's it. Around and around. All right, set 2 of round 4. Woo! We are so close to that finish line. I don't know about you, but I do these in the morning. You could be doing them in the afternoon, but for some reason, getting my good sweat on in the morning makes the rest of that day go really well. But you do when it works best for you. Some people, it's in the evening, after work. That's good too, as long as you're doing it. That's all that matters. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Heel tap, heel tap. That's it. Leaning that weight a little side to side as I push down into the heel of the stationary leg, and I'm just tapping that heel out in front of the other leg. So, had the headband on today for 2 reasons. For the sweat, because there's a lot of it today, but I also can't stand it when those little hair wisps touch my face while I'm working out. So, had to put that headband on so it didn't distract me. All right, we got 10 more seconds here. We're gonna do those mummy kicks just 1 more time for 1 minute, but we do have to finish with this. Again, we don't want that heart rate crashing. Let's get set up. You go in 2 and 1. Here we go. Kick it up there. Now, you may only be able to come up this far. That's fine. Again, you do you as you do this routine over and over again and get more flexible. Hopefully you can get those toes up around waist high. Maybe you can go higher than me. That's great. Use me as inspiration, not competition. Compete with yourself. See if you can do a little bit better each time you come back to this workout. All right, we got 15 more seconds in this work round. Good, last little bit. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, we're still gonna do this heel tap. And we're gonna stay here for a minute. Remember, sometimes I forget to keep my hands below my heart, but we're just moving the arms, keeping the hands below the heart. Good, tap, and tap, tap, and tap. So something that I don't often say in my videos, I'm just gonna do a little blurb right here for it. If you have not subscribed, please do. If you like these and wanna come back to them. Subscribe does not mean that you have to pay anything. People are worried about that. Subscribe means that you're following me. When you go into your YouTube account, I will show up over on the sidebar, which means easier for you to find my workouts the next time. When you subscribe, it also helps me, helps my ratings. I get shown more by YouTube when people do searches for like a HIIT workout, which is the name of this one. All right, last little bit here. Good. And rest. All right, I don't want you to come to a complete stop. Walk around a little bit, grab some water if you need to. We are gonna stretch, so don't leave me yet. All right. Whew. We're gonna start with the lower body. So I want you to step 1 foot back, pick up that back heel and roll your hips under. Your shoulder, your hip, and your knee should be in a straight line. This is when a mirror is helpful because you could look at the side, make sure that you're not leaning forward. You're leaning into this, rolling those hips forward. Whew. Hold it there for a moment. Stay right there. Woo! All right. Push that heel all the way to the floor. And now hinge forward, stretch the calves. Like I said, that last mummy march that we just did, back of the legs and calves, are definitely areas that we hit. So let's stretch them. Maybe you won't be quite as sore tomorrow. I don't make any promises. All right, from here I want you to straighten your front leg, lean back, and now hinge towards your toe. Try not to fall over. That is stretching the back of the leg. You want to feel the back of that leg. So nice flat back here. Don't curl your shoulders forward. You won't feel it as much. Keep those shoulders back. Lead with your chest. All right, let's bring it to the other side. Same thing. Pull up that back heel. Sink down into that. Roll those hips forward. All right, push that heel all the way back to the floor. Come forward, stretching the calf. Work on some nice deep breaths here, slowing that heart rate down. Straighten your front leg, heel down, toe up, hinge forward towards your toe. Remember, flat back. We don't want to roll those shoulders forward. Pull those shoulders back, nice and flat. Feel it in the back of your leg, your hamstring. All right, come on up. We're gonna grab the quads. So bring that foot up behind you. Rotate those hips forward again. Now, if you cannot grab onto your foot, go against a wall. Put your toe on the wall as high as you can. And then again, push into that, rolling those hips forward. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. So I have arthritis in my knees, and when it acts up, I cannot do this. So that's when I have to go to my other stretch, which is just getting that foot up as high as I can. And you kind of lean your body back into it to get that quad stretch. All right, feet out wide, toes facing forward. Let's come on over to the side. Now, we moved our upper body a lot, but we didn't do a lot that was really strenuous on our muscles. It was just a lot of movement. Other side. If anything, the first one, maybe you were a little bit tense in your biceps as we were doing that rotation, but this was more about cardio, and this was more about lower body, come out in front, flat back, straight legs, as far as that explosiveness and really using those muscles. Let those arms hang down. All right, rotate the toes out, little bend in the knee. Keep those arms straight, and let's roll a shoulder forward, getting a nice Twist through the spine. Other side. And roll yourself up. We are going to stretch the shoulders a little bit because we did use them, so across and down. But I'm not going to go through all of the upper body stretches that we usually do. Let's bring it across the other side and down. And let's do a big power up and bring it all the way out and down. Power up, out and down. Let's do one more. Power up, out and down. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back and do it again. Remember to hit that subscribe button when you're done here so that way I can get more videos to more people. Remember, exercise is only half of the equation. Now it's time to go make good decisions in the kitchen. I am here to help you and anyone who uses these videos be healthy before they need to be healthy. Keep moving, everyone. Have a great day.